All right, here we go again. The Democrats are signaling to us exactly what their agenda is. And it's not about affordability for you and I. It is not about getting a hold of the fraud, the taxpayer fraud and corruption, trillions of dollars that are disappearing from our hard-working paychecks. Nope, they're not concerned about that. They're not concerned about the criminal element, making our streets safer. Not worried at all about that. They really didn't give a shit about making our country safer because they shut down the Department of Homeland Security during a conflict with Iran, gave zero shits. But they did care about whether there were, ICE agents in polling locations on election day. That was a priority for them. But they are signaling they want to go after Trump. And now it's the 25th Amendment again. He's unhinged. We've seen this play out for the last 10 years. What's really frustrating for most Americans is that for 4 years, the Democrats told us that Joe Biden was sharp as a tack. And we would all watch with our own two eyes this man who was cognitively impaired. I mean, shaking hands with the air, not knowing what direction he was going in. It was embarrassing. They are all signaling that if they regain power in the midterms, that they are going to push for the 25th Amendment once again. And they're all in lockstep, almost like they all got the memo at the exact same time. Take a look. Go on and on, but you get the drift. It's literally viral. We just had a spectacular recovery mission go seamlessly. 2 airmen were recovered after their plane was taken down. And we have liberal Democrat talking heads literally coming out on the news and saying that the movie Top Gun a fictional movie Top Gun had a better strategy than our United States military, which is laughable. And I have the clip. I'm going to show it to you right here. I mean, if you want to giggle, watch how ridiculous this guy sounds.
I mean, this is a war of choice. We didn't need to take this action now. What's funny, but not funny, playing on cable right now on a loop is Top Gun Maverick. And if anyone has seen that movie, the whole plot is about a U.S. military operation deep inside Iran, and 2 fighter pilots have to eject out of their planes. I bring that up because there was more of a plan in the fictional plot of Top Gun Maverick than there appears to be in this very real, very live situation in the United States war with Iran.
But then what happens next? President Donald Trump goes out on Truth Social with this insanely crazy rant about obliterating Iran, blowing up bridges and power plants and God knows what else. I mean, the whole annihilation vibe is just not sitting well with a lot of people. Just like that, he hands them the soundbite that they needed. They're like, see, we were right. He's completely unhinged. We need to 25th Amendment him. We need to save the world. But what pisses me off, aside from Iran for just a second, is the fact that Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, and sometimes not even that. Sometimes people are literally borrowing from their credit cards and paying 29.9% on groceries and gas. I mean, which is absolutely insane. And there is no one out there addressing affordability, addressing bringing down prices, addressing literally any of it that we talked about earlier in this podcast. It's get Trump 24/7. That is their only goal, and that is their only message to the American people. And we've seen this play out in Virginia with Spamberger. We've seen this play out in New Jersey with Mikey Sherrill. They say one thing to our faces, and the minute they get control, they ram it right up our ass. While Trump has been busting his ass for the last year, improving our really bad trade deals and giving us a better standing on the world stage, bringing manufacturing and investments back to the United States, which is going to take time to be recognized because, factories are being built and things of that. It's going to be recognized. It's not going to happen immediately. But I think 2 or 3 years down the road, as long as we keep the course, we're going to start to see some real improvements. He goes ahead and literally blows it all up with this whole Iran annihilation bullshit and giving the Democrats the ammunition they need. And man, does that piss me off. Like, I don't even really know what to do with this podcast episode right now. Part of me wants to say that our entire government system, both sides of the aisle, are just fucking clowns right now, and I wish we could have a complete do-over. Americans deserve better than this shit. I'm sorry. We get up every day and we chase the American dream and we give them our hardworking taxpayer money to the elite political class so they can continue to shove it up our ass, and all the donors and the lobbyists and the political elite can make billions of dollars off of the backs of taxpayers with their nonprofits and their NGOs, and then give it right back to the politicians for re-election so they can create more programs that steal more money from us in their closed loop system that they have completely fucking rigged. I mean, what do you think? What do you think about this? I really want to know. Drop me a comment. But for now, this podcast is over because this shit is exhausting.